Okay, guys and gals, just another update. It's Brando, Truth Assassin here. But anyway, I've had a really stressful couple of days. Nobody knows stress until your car loses ignition while you're on your way to work 3 times and you die on the side of the road. And you have to pull over, you lose all of your power steering, you lose all of your brakes, you lose all of your engine control. No power, nothing, and you have to coast over to the side of the road, hoping that no one's going to hit you and you're not going to get into a car accident. Oh, so it all started where for a couple months, every time I would start the engine, the ignition was finicky. It would make this popping noise, clicking noise, so sometimes the engine would fire, but it wouldn't stay idling. You just give it a little flick with the key in there, and then it would continue it to idle. But the other day I was at the gym, it was minus 15 below, and couldn't get it started. I thought, what the heck? So I jiggled around the shift lever here. Sometimes if it's not totally in park, it won't fire up. No, that didn't work. Anyway, the place where I'm at in Canada, British Columbia, it's called BCAA. It's a tow truck service, and they do door unlocks, minor repairs if you run out of gas, tow truck services. Anyway, you have to pay a monthly membership. I'm glad I did, because I had to phone them, and I told them on the phone, I said, make sure you send someone who is older and has experience working on older vehicles, because I have a 77 van here. Anyway, the guy was great that they sent over. My fuel line, I thought it was leaking. I was dripping gas. I didn't know where it was coming from. My fuel filter was a little bit loose. He tightened that for me. He told me, yeah, no, your ignition's gone. So basically he had to hotwire it for me. So that's what I've been doing to get it started the last few days. And I've had to plug this here wire in to get it going. Just like that. And then you turn the engine over here. Show you how it goes. You just turn the key here. See? That's how it goes. It's kind of rough. And a few times, that's why I stalled on the highway a few times in the middle of the street, because if this thing jiggles, the cords come undone, the wires come undone. So I had to strap a bungee cord here to attach it to the firewall frame to prevent it from jingling. But that's temporarily, because it's been melting the plastic all around the housing here. So the connection's getting weaker and weaker every time you do it. Wow, that's very stressful. Nobody knows stress until you have to deal with this kind of stuff. That's why I love modern vehicles. I've always had modern vehicles until this one. Oh man, this is going back in time. So I had to go to Lordco here and buy a new starter. Ignition switch. So this new hickey right here, the guy's gonna come. I found a good deal through BCA. This guy's an automotive locksmith, and he's gonna come and hook up all the wiring and everything today. So hopefully I can get that fixed. But anyway, guys and gals, that's just an update. Stay tuned, you know.